Hi, welcome to Poetry and Prophecies. Take your pills. And good afternoon, by the way, but take your pills. Get your juice, whether you have keep you and other people alive juice, or just keep you alive juice. Whichever one, drink it. Let's read this. This is called A Song of Ascents of David. Okay? I'm sorry this is so late, by the way. I've done this a bunch of times. I've had a nervous breakdown. I've freaked out. It's been like a whole thing trying to get through this. So, let's try to do it and not freak out this time. And I didn't freak out because of anything it said. I don't know why, but I just had a total meltdown. So, let's try to do this without freaking out. This one says, "O Lord, my heart is not proud, nor my eyes haughty, nor do I involve myself in great matters. Have you met yourself, David? Or things too difficult for me? Again, have you met yourself? Surely I have composed and quieted my soul, like a weaned child rests against its mother. My soul is like a weaned child within me. O Israel, hope in the Lord from this time forth and forever." Okay, so this one, Psalm 132, is just a song of ascents. "Remember, O Lord, on David's behalf, all this affliction, how he swore to the Lord and vowed to the mighty one of Jacob. Surely I will not enter my house, nor lie on my bed. I will not give sleep to my eyes, or slumber to my eyelids, until I find a place for the Lord, a dwelling place for the mighty one of Jacob." Yeah, but see, God was happy couch surfing. Listen, big guy, you were happy being a vagrant, like for a hot second. He wouldn't let David build him a house. But David had a house. He had a whole city. "Behold, we have heard of it in Ephrathah. Ephrathah. I think that's a different people than Ephraim. Because they say they found it in the land of Jaar. So they had no idea about God before this. So, let's see what it says. "Behold, we heard of it in Ephrathah. We found it in the field of Jaar. Let us go into his dwelling place. Let us worship at his footstool. Arise, O Lord, to thy resting place, you and the ark of your strength. Let your priests be clothed with righteousness, and let your godly ones sing for joy. For the sake of David your servant, do not turn away the face of your anointed. The Lord has sworn to David a truth from which he will not turn back. Of the fruit of your body, I will set you upon your throne. I will set, S-E-T. I will set upon your throne. If your sons will keep my covenant and my testimony, which I will teach them, their sons also shall sit upon your throne forever." Yeah, I wonder what that. I wonder if Netanyahu is a descendant of David. I don't really know if he's a good guy or not. A little bit, maybe. I don't know. For the Lord has chosen Zion, city of David. He has desired it for his habitation. This is my resting place forever. Here I will dwell, for I have desired it. I will abundantly bless her provision. I will satisfy her needy with bread. Her priests also I will clothe with salvation, and her godly ones will sing aloud for joy. There I will cause the horn of David to spring forth. The trumpet, blow the trumpet. I have prepared a lamp for my anointed. His enemies I will clothe with shame, but upon himself his crown shall shine. Is it like one of those gaudy crowns, or like the crown of his head? Is he gonna have greasy hair? 133. It says, a song of ascents of David. Okay. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is to be loved by you. No, that's not. It says, behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brothers to dwell together in unity. It is like the precious oil upon the head, coming down upon the beard, yes, even Aaron's beard, coming down upon the fringes of his robes. It is like the dew of Hermon, coming down from the mountains of Zion, the city of David. For there the Lord commanded the blessing. It's missing something. It says blessing, life forever. And then 34 is rather short. And this just says song of ascents. It says, behold, bless the Lord, all the servants of the Lord. You, no. It says, who serve by the night in the house of the Lord. Lift up your hands to the sanctuary. Bless the Lord. May the Lord bless you from Zion, city of David. He who made heaven and earth. And that is the end of that. So that's 131 to 134. Now we're going to go to Judith 6. And you're going to like and subscribe and maybe share. You don't have to I don't know, agree with everything I say or whatever. Maybe somebody will. You should share, like, and subscribe. And I will be right back. Alright, Judith 6. It says, like and subscribe. It doesn't say that. It says, when the noise of the crowd surrounding the council had subsided, Holofernes, the ranking general of the Assyrian forces, said to Achior, in the presence of the whole throng of foreigners, Moabites, and Ammonite mercenaries, who the Jesus smashing fuck do you think you are? How dare you tell these people the truth? How dare you tell these people that their God is going to make it hard for our God, Nebuchadnezzar, who may or may not be North Korean or Chinese. Yeah, that their God is going to be our God, Nebuchadnezzar. Uh, Nebuchadnezzar is going to send his whole fucking force there and wipe them out in one swift bam. Right? They're going to be like, Israeli who? We don't know that guy. We don't know that guy. But us, the servants of Nebuchadnezzar, will strike them down with one blow. They're not going to make it. We will overwhelm them, and their mountains will be drunk with their blood, and their plains filled with their corpses. Not a trace of them shall survive our attack. They will utterly perish. Nebuchadnezzar said so. And the Lord of all the earth, Nebuchadnezzar, spoke so. And it will not be in vain. Side note, real quick. I don't think this guy knows about capital G. This guy is going to learn today. All right. Gonna learn today. As for you, Achior, you Ammonite mercenary, for saying these things in a moment of perversity, you will not see my face after today, because you're Amber Heard and I'm Johnny Depp. Doesn't say that, but until I have taken revenge on this people that came out of Egypt. Pants! Pants! Okay. The people that came out of Egypt. Then at my return, the sword of my army or the spear of my attendants will pierce your sides and you will fall among their... Sorry about that. Dustin wasn't going to say he needed pants for Christmas, but he does. Okay. So you will not see my face because you're Amber Heard until I have taken revenge on this people that came out of Egypt. They did not come out of Egypt. Then, at my return, the sword of my army or the spear of my attendants will pierce through your sides, and you are going to die just like them. Listen. This is not going to go so well for this guy. My servants will now conduct you to the hill country and leave you at one of the cities beside the passes. Because fuck you. You will not die until you are destroyed together with them. Listen, it doesn't go that way. If you still harbor the hope that they will not be taken, then there is no need for you to be downcast. I have spoken, and not one of my words will fail to be fulfilled. Yeah, but it's going to go the other way. Or, I'm guessing, I haven't read this. I think I know where we are in this, but I'm not totally sure. So I don't know if we win or lose or not. But we're going to find out. Then Holofernes ordered the servants who were standing by his tent to seize Achior and conduct him to Bethulia and hand him over to the Israelites. Like, here you go, bitch. So the servants seized him and took him out of the camp into the plain. From the plain they led them into the hill country till they reached the springs below Bethulia. When the men of the city saw them, they seized their weapons and ran out of the city to the top of the hill. And all the slingers kept them from coming up by hurling stones at them. You'd think they would have more sophisticated weapons than a stone. That's interesting. Why only stones? They are past. They've had archers and all sorts of stuff. Why stones? So, taking cover below the hill, they bound Achior and left him lying at the foot of the hill, and they returned to their Lord. Give me 1 second. Wait, something happened. I did something. Okay, we're getting ready to go to side B. 1 second. Okay, side B. Okay. Side B is called Achior and Bethulia. And this says, the Israelites came down from their city, found him, untied him, and took him to Bethulia. They placed him before the rulers of the city. Okay. Ooh, I think we might know where we're at. Hold on. Okay. Okay. So, they took him to the rulers of the city, who in those days were Uzziah, Cabris, and Carmis. And they then convened all the elders of the city. So pretty much everybody got together in haste at the place of the assembly. They placed Achior in the center of the people, and Uzziah questioned him about what had happened. And he told them, I told them everything. I know everything about you guys because we've been kicking each other's asses for a long fucking time. And at this, the people did the face thing. And then they started asking God for help, right? And they said, Lord, God of heaven, look at their arrogance. What a bunch of motherfucking assholes, right? They're out of their Jesus smashing minds. Okay. Have mercy on our people and their abject state. Look with favor on this day on the faces of those people who are consecrated to you. So all the people that took it back, look at us, we're so pretty. Then they reassured Achior and praised him highly. Then Uzziah brought him from the place of assembly to his home, where he gave a banquet for the whole. He gave a banquet for the elders, that the whole night that they called upon the God of Israel for help. So They was like, hey, yo, big guy, listen, we need you. So, like, can you do us a solid, please? Anyway, we're gonna stop there because I don't want to do this again. And this has been a whole thing trying to do this. So, we're just gonna leave it there. So, I will be back tomorrow with 135, Psalm 135, and Judah 7. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. I am so sorry about all the interruptions, and I'm sorry this is so late, but forgive me. I was having issues. Brain problems is freaking out. Anyway, thank you. I love you, and have the greatest day ever.